Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel, as we started our field study proper last episode by undertaking the tasks handed out to us, exploring the surrounding highways to fix an orbital light and gathering the carrots required for the priest's medicine making. With Laura having shown us the power of her S-craft, we now head down the Eastern Celtic Highway to find the monster to exterminate. Oh, trains! I thought a bee was attacking me for a second! I thought I heard a bee coming down.
The Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Well, no bees. We've got to head to a plateau, so it's all the way over there by the look of it. Not many monsters in our path. I honestly thought there was a bee. Should really use Elliot to attack them.
We can do
Works
this.
so much better for me. Oh, wait a second. If I used... Good thought. If I use Elisa, could I, like, attack from range?
An opening.
Which would make it even easier, he says. Probably wouldn't. How many of these can I hit?
There!
Right.
Not many by the look of it.
My turn.
Alright, lady, if you take a chunk out the biggest one,
I can do this.
we can work on the rest from there. Everything's pretty much like one shot from dying.
Now.
Especially when you're doing that.
Right.
Here we go!
Right.
And that should be job done.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Level up for anyone? Yeah. And new skills?
I did it.
That's the main reason we want to level up right now. So, one chest down here. No monsters. Another red chest. Give me a nice reward. Can I go under the bridge? If we continue traveling south from here, we'd eventually reach Belehard even. That's pretty far out the study area, though. We should turn back. So you keep telling me. And HP 1 in the chest. Let's keep on going. So, Gorelia Fortress is that way. I mean, the one place I should have probably checked out was that nature preserve. You only bounce them back when they're facing forward.
I can do this.
Yes! Raised attack!
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Here we go!
Easy, easy, easy. Always ending up with 200 CP by the end of it. Normal
I can do
attacks
this.
are always good enough to do everything I need to do.
Go!
An opening. My turn.
Especially with these link attack finishes.
Right.
Oh, what? You lived? Oh, I should have attacked the other guy.
Right.
Right.
Quite surprised you survived. I want the bonus experience I get
Is
from link
everybody
attacks.
okay?
I doubt Elliot's going to get any new abilities right now. But any extra stats will do for me. A reviving bum. So, our destination is up to our left, if I'm right in saying. These guys see me even if I'm coming up behind them, so let's let them turn around.
Fire!
Double advantage.
Now's our chance.
Go! There!
It definitely looked like the third wolf shouldn't
It's
really
my
be
turn.
attacked and all of that, but hey, when it works, it works. Let's use Blue Lullaby to hit all 4.
Good night. Right.
Only one sleepy guy.
Ta!
I can do this. Fire!
I always want her to attack the highest
Go.
opponent, so she can possibly trigger Laura to attack.
Right.
That's the goal now, isn't it, really? Oh, did I go for the wrong wolf? Yes, I did. Wrong wolf.
Now.
You attacked on thrust, did
I
you?
can do this.
Critical.
Fire! That takes care of them.
And the others are about to level up to level 10, but not before the next battle, I don't think. Well, we're obviously going to be fighting some kind of boss monster coming up. Which way does this lead to, then? Definitely use you to slash them. An Earth Lance is found in the chest. There are only a fortress in this direction, right? Though not for quite a ways. There's supposed to be a provincial army base called Twin Dragons Bridge between here and there, too. We don't have any business at either location, however, and our time is limited. We should probably turn back. I feel like we've got all the time in the world. It only took us an hour to get this far. Well, hello, Big Dino Man. I think we're good HP-wise, even though Rean's been taking a little bit. If we start with a resounding beat and buff everyone, we should be set up quite well to fight whatever this thing is. Hello. Warning!
Fire!
Is that the monster we're looking for? That's worrying. Certainly seems to be. It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us. Understood? Right. The only problem is we don't have all the nice equipment we'd like to have. I'd like to attack it in the back, but it looks like you cannot back attack it no matter what.
This looks tough. Careful.
Go!
Well, here's our boss monster, the Scary Dinosaur, level 10, weak to water. Do we have one Aqua Blade at the very least?
All right, let's do this!
Yeah, leave it to me. I can do this.
On the first turn, then, it's usually best for us to do some other stuff. Let's use that and see if we can hit him with the fire debuff. Burn is actually not likely to happen, though.
Turn to flames.
5% chance. So that would make it a 25% chance? I don't know.
Right.
So, resounding beat.
Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Who's the one with the earth stuff? With the water up? Did I have anyone with the water up? Now worried. Armor breaker? That sounds good.
Shatter!
And that's stupidly powerful.
My turn!
Okay, that causes delay.
It's my turn.
So we moved him down the attack chart there. I guess we attack normally then? I mean, with our attack up and its defense down. Oh, we're not doing that much actually when I think about
My
it.
turn.
Aqua Bleed.
Arcus activate.
50% EP heal.
Of
Did
course.
I get dizzy? Did he faint me? That's not what I want. Are you still armor broken at this point? Doesn't look like it, does it?
Shatter!
Ooh, hitting in the butt worked.
I got you.
1,311.
my turn.
Big Dino doesn't stand a chance. Well, I'm fainting for 2 turns, but at least I can get resounding. Ah!
Right.
At least I get my stuff still. I don't even think we need to use anything.
Right.
We've got all these specials to use. Oh, no, wait a second. We've only got one special to use when I think about it. Let's just hit him again. Hope for a link strike. You're fainting for another turn.
My turn.
If I then just be a bit dickish to this guy and go...
Shatter!
Defense
No.
down, assist, attack,
you.
craft.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blade Dance!
Well, Reed, you spent your entire time unconscious. Good bait, good bait.
Evil will fall before my blade.
I think anything would, Laura. And level up's nicely done. Shield 2, gain 2.
I did it.
Not bad.
That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it. Why? And never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh yeah. Hope they're pleased. Is something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. I'm guessing that is something to do with some kind of like she's suspicious of his attack or his swordsmanship, right? Because she's a swordmaster. Is what would have happened if for the fact that Rean didn't spend the entire time unconscious. So yeah, I guess that becomes a mute point at that point. I ran past those wells, didn't I?
Fire!
Yes, because arrows are great at breaking boxes. A mint drop. Let's get on my way then. Shouldn't be any monsters to stand in our way, but then fighting monsters gives us the goods, you know? It's the only way I'm going to get better defensive gear at this rate. Get some grind time going. I'm really surprised these constantly drop items though. Not even a one-time thing. I mean, I could sell quite a lot of these and just basically buy defensive gear from it.
Fire!
I just want to break these boxes
Now's
before I
our
talk to the
chance.
guy.
We
Get
can
out of
do
my way!
this.
Go!
You spent your last battle unconscious. Let's try to make you do a little bit. What's new? What are you?
There!
It missed. We got one though.
I'll back you up.
Right!
What the hell is this thing? Acerbic tomartian. A living acerbic tomato born from a sudden mutation. Its juices are bitter enough to make you go insane. Wait, the acerbic tomatoes took on a life of their own? How did this happen? Kill the acerbic tomato!
Fire!
Okay, obviously it's really hard to hit them. I'm obviously going to have to use spells to do this, so let's use Needle Shot. I think anything will work, mind you.
Arcus, activate.
Of course.
I mean, we're not very good at hitting those guys. The evolution of the acerbic tomato has occurred. Little did we know that this is where that would lead.
We'll cut our own path.
This is why we shouldn't experiment. Oh, force reach level 2. I forgot about that. Right, we gain extra stats. What else do we get? Arts Impassion. CP now plus 10 per enemy killed. Hey, I forgot about that entirely. Cannon reach level 2 too. Okay, Tira has been learned. Amount healed multiplied by 1.5. Ultimate or alternate leveling trees as well. Blooming hell. Well, that's interesting. We keep learning more. Forgot about that entirely. Oh, I assume you're taking care of that monster? That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celdic, however. Wouldn't it be much quicker to make a requested provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area, and Celtic as a whole really, is on the very outskirts of the Croydon province. As such, a provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe, considering the attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all a reward for this. Please take these. Fresh eggs, starberries, honey syrups, coarse rock salt. No acerbic tomatoes. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great, thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. It's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I wasn't aware of that. Importing's become a much easier task now thanks to transcontinental railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. And I was to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. The East Celtic Highway Monster is complete. I haven't been cooking at all, no. I've ignored it completely. But then I didn't really buy myself any ingredients either. So that would also be a reason why. Got a fair few ingredients now though. How do I do the cooking again? There we go. Simple omelets. Whole juice. Cures faint, recovers 1000 HP. Who's actually cooking the meal? Let's make one. And we'll make you make it because you're really... It seems like others
Do what I can.
would be best to make it though.
That came out rather well.
Complete a golden juice. That's better. Recovers 1200 HP and cures KO instead. So that's completely different than what we wanted. In terms of omelets, it seems like Elliot's really good at making them.
This turns out okay.
Warm
This
egg
is my
soup.
specialty.
Recovers 600 HP, strength plus 25% for 3 turns, and cures freeze. So if we make it with people with different
let's
smiley
get started.
faces, we get different versions of the thing.
This looks
Soft and
delicious.
fluffy omelette. Recovers 100 HP, cures KO. So what's the... That looks like if you get someone who's really bad at cooking to make it is the other one. So it's like good quality. I don't know. Good quality, best new stuff. I mean, after all, we only wanted to make him an omelette and he made soup, which is kind of miraculous. Is anyone else not very good at it? Let's get her to make this.
Alright, let's get started.
This will make the failure one, I take it.
This is... What is this?
Yellow liquid, complete. Restores 100 EP. That's not actually terrible. I mean, I'll take it. So then we need like someone like Macias or Fee to make the last one of that menu. It's a very interesting cooking system we've got going on here. So we need Fee to make an omelette. We need Fee first of all to do that. Seems like I've missed a recipe as well. Oh no! Who'd have thought? Phew, guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't venture out into the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay though. Well, my hometown's in the countryside too, so I'm kind of used to this. With all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this little exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. Well, off we go then. Has anyone changed their text yet? Took care of that monster for us, thanks so much. I can finally start harvesting. We should have started harvesting the fields in the area some time ago, but we couldn't do a thing with that monster there. Do you like Tarian? Ah, the council, still the same thing. She's still just got complaints. Nothing but complaints. It's weird that one of the monsters was a tomato. I mean, I think of weirder things in JRPGs, sure. But I wasn't expecting to see the acerbic tomato back. Yellow liquid? Hey, don't mock the yellow liquid. 100 EP restore isn't that bad.
Fire!
That's the same quality as an EP charge. Probably not for the same, you know, internal give. I'm going to fight this guy.
Fire!
I want more Sepith mass now that I picked up that 10, because I basically just picked up 100 mirror fights for that.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Give me some more Sepith mass, people.
Here we go.
Ooh, Laura's on a critical.
There.
And everyone's going to end up on a critical.
I'll bet you are.
Right.
One down. I don't think I can line strike both of those guys, can I?
My turn.
That said, I reckon Laura would just one-shot these with a critical anyway, won't she?
Off guard.
Oh, no, she didn't.
I've got you.
But criticals always cause that. And that goes both ways.
An opening.
Give me the Sepith. Ah, what the hell? Incredibly defensive Ripper Squirrel.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Give me a step of mass. Okay, we're back up to about 1,490 mirror. That's not too bad. Back to Celdic then. Oh, things have definitely changed in town. Ah, quit it already. I haven't given me my notebook back. I'm not being beaten by some city kid. Come get it if you can, dummy. Or just give it back. Ah, quit it. Yeah, okay. Where's the others? You just watching over this? Not even helping? Not again. Stop fighting, you two. Things have definitely changed in town. Well then, I should go buy dinner. Looks like I'll be putting my haggling skills to the test today. We should probably go around the shops again and buy some stuff, but then I'm using all my money here at this rate. Ooh. I just reminded myself. Right, we bought some random items, didn't we? The books, and I haven't actually looked at them. So what do they even do? Let's read them. Glance through relaxation through music. This book covers a variety of different musical styles. I should chat with Ellie about some of these. They give us experience on our link level. Oh, like basically just you deepen your interest in your friends. I guess that works. It's interesting how they're event things as well. Touching paintings. Wow, there are a lot of nice paintings in here. I should tell Gaius about this sometime. Some more link level with Gaius. What's the last one here? Legram guidebook. This book has a lot of information on Legram. Should give me something to talk to Laura about. Hey, hey. Well, they stay in our menu still. Does that mean I could just get rid of them? And sell them after reading them once? Yeah. Got 2 U material now. So I could customize a weapon on top of that. Yeah, sell them all. Give me my mirror. Right, armored vests. Wow, they're really bad for ADF, aren't they? These boots have less speed too. Resist rust. Movement same. Actually, this defensive gear has some massive trade-offs. Not that we're really experienced people with arts, but I might actually just leave it then. And just maybe go around the other shops. Anything else I can unlock though? I could customize a weapon, I guess. Not a bad idea. A sharper, more powerful version of the Azuki blade. Or should I upgrade? I mean, obviously I should always upgrade main character's weapon first. 200 mirror, that's it. Find my mate. So he's got the Kizuragi equipped now. And that's it for that. So we can't do anything there. Apart from that, modify exchange slot. We can open at least one more slot for you. But no other slots for anyone else. Let's keep going with slot opening then. Oh, wrong person. More slots the better. Oh yeah, and also the new arts we got. Impassion, Razor Spirit restores 20 CP for 4 turns. A CP generating buff too? And you got Tira, heals a medium amount of HP with the power of water. How much is that? 60 EP cost though. Need an EP cut. Alright, what court should I put in there? Probably something with some spell on it maybe, I don't know. HP 1, ADF plus 20. Tier or Earth Lance. And we've got 2 people with tier currently, haven't we? I've only actually got 1 person with tier currently. Oh, I really need to open another slot for you then, don't I? Yes. Very yes. Or switch Analyze onto someone else. Especially because you don't need Analyze, when I think about it. When I thinks about it. Well, that's the town done. That's our 3 jobs done. And that's a cutscene. Don't give crap. Don't give crap. The one paid. What's going on? Sounds like something's happening over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Yeah, it really is that. Wanted to get new defensive gear, love new defensive gear, but the trade-off wasn't that good. Don't be that crap, this is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me, Invamoose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these 2 gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while that merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the spot. How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celdic that would be... Ah! This isn't good, what the hell? We must stop them! Who are you? Hand me at once! I'm not sure what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. Bah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, mature. And I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when is grabbing a person by the neck being considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults? What did you say to me? We're students from Thors Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? So they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Ace's name is happening here? Oh, now, look what you've done. Manager Otto! I mean, Phil don't know what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah! And both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the 4 of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. How already? Oh? How do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Celdic's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you some tea. I was wondering where we've been warped to. One got the front spot, one got the back spot. That's a shame. That would be the pride of place pot. First one seen, that'd be the best market stall by a mile. So you're responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market. That's right, both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issuing of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true. It's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Croydon province is ruled by Duke Alberia. one of the foremost powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. And with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. Never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course, I've even gone to Bereahar numerous times to petition the Duke personally. And they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. And I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right, got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Okay then. Sorting out problems with the Grand Market is our responsibility. You don't need to worry yourselves about it. More importantly, I'd recommend returning to the inn for today. There's no doubt that you're all tired after today, so it would be best to rest up for tomorrow. You can't tell me what to do. Especially when the night comes like this, so that if... Is this later in the day now? That would have changed the surroundings, wouldn't it? I went to Bereahar yesterday in order to try and appeal the tax increases, but it seems they never even gave him the time of day yet again. This really is a problem. If only there was something we could do for the merchants. I know, I don't know, but if you're cooking, you could give me a recipe, come on. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control, and as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumours about the current head of House Albulea. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So, couldn't we just ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything you could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Albuleas represent one of the 4 great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the 4 great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent! Is that Sarah? How are you not passed out yet? Instructor Sarah? What brings you here? I think it's about time for me to get going. Group B is not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're gonna go see Group B? Now? The town of Palm is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You 4 are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Helios be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. We're trusted! I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn. Can she read minds or something? Those ornaments don't have listening devices in them, right? Pray that we're not being monitored at every second. I suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. You can't tell me what to do. What if I want to check out the market like I said I was going to do again? Now I've got money. didn't have money the first time I went around. This is where there's going to be no one in the market now. Well, actually, there barely is anyone in the market anymore. Phew, you experience a lot of things when you come to the Grand Market as often as I do. Admittedly, a fight breaking out the stall I was about to visit is a first. I almost got caught up in it all. What does the guy sell? Jewelry? I guess that does make sense to have that at the front. Good grief. I never expected something like this to come up on the first day I was here. Things have been sorted out thanks to you kids and the market manager, at least. Now it's time to focus on doing business. I'll work twice as hard tomorrow and make a good profit. I guess you will. Did you sell a Celtic tomato, sir? I can't even talk to you. Right, troops, how's it going? Are you all learning much here? Yes, Becky's dad. For the most part, yes. It's serving as a reminder that we still have quite the ways to go. However, we have every intention of making the most out of this experience. That's what I like to hear. I'm actually about to get started on our evening sale here, so I'll give you all a wee discount if... Wait a minute, I think I just had a belter of an idea. What might that be? Right, I know you all must be tired after your hard work today, but I need you fancy having a wee go run the store for a bit. Why? Are you sure? Oh aye, it's fine. This line of work's all about having the skills to negotiate well, so it'd be good, some good experience for you all. I'll just mess up all the accents again. So about it. It's certainly an interesting proposal. Sure, I'll give it a go. What do you want me to do? If you're willing to let us do it, then I don't see why not. Haha, good to hear. I can start right away then. I mentioned I was about to get started on our evening sale, didn't I? Might be a wee bit tough, but I'll let you handle it. That does sound kind of rough. The idea behind it's simple enough, at least. All you need today is give appropriate discounts to make a sale. The amount of your discount varies, but sometimes you'll be taken up to half price. Half price? That's a lot. Is it even possible to make a profit by doing that? It doesn't always work out, I even went into the red a few times thanks to it. But even then, I still think doing it's worthwhile. Worthwhile enough to even send yourself into the red. Aye, my personal philosophy is that the amount of sales you make is more important than how much you make. The more sales you make, the more happy customers you got. And if you got more and more customers walking away happy, then your store's going to have a good reputation. So basically it all ends up benefiting you in the long run. I see where you're coming from there. Though there's nothing to say that I'm 100% correct. Oh aye, I meant to say, how do you all feel about handling the store separately at different times? I'm okay with it, but any particular reason why? Well, there's no harm in competing with each other, is there? Think of each other as rivals and try as hard as you can to win. That does seem like an effective way to motivate oneself. I don't know about you guys, but sales aren't exactly my forte. Guess I'll take it as a learning experience. Does sound like it'd be fun, though. Can I ask if there's any specific guidelines when it comes to giving discounts, though? I assume how much of a discount you could offer differs based on the type of goods being sold. Aye, spot on. I split everything up into fresh goods and processed goods. Fresh goods speak for themselves, really. You'll want to get them sold out as quick as you can. That being said, you're free to make these up to half price if it comes to it, just so we can get them all sold. Processed goods will expire like fresh ones, though, so there's no point in discounting them too much. You can just sell them at full price to 20% off as the max you should go. So fresh goods can be sold for as much as 50% off, while processed goods can only be sold at up to 20% off. Got it. Here said when I remember that. Why? Don't be shy to put price up a wee bit either. Deciding when the best time to do that, though, is up to you lot. One can assume doing so all depends on how well we can negotiate with each customer then. Aye. Well, that's sorted. Let's get started. It doesn't matter what order you're going, but how about you go first? That's fine with me. That settles it. Let's see what you're made of then, Rean. I wish you luck. Thanks. Here's hoping it goes well. Quest. It's a quest. A day as a merchant has started. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Up to 20% on processed, 50% on fresh, because of course fresh spoils. Oh, they're watching. This is unfair. They get tips. Welcome, welcome. We're currently in the middle of our evening sale. He's more of a natural than I would have guessed. Aye, you'll bring your customers with guts like that. Wow, I don't think I could put myself out there like that. This affects the end of the game. No, it doesn't. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. You're a terrible tomato salesman. The world is doomed. I'm rather weird myself. Oh, his first customer's arrived. Oh, are you working there part-time? Almost thought you were a pro with a voice like that. Oh, thank you. By the way, do you have any tomatoes? I need some for tonight's dinner, you see. We actually do have some. How many are you looking for? I think 5 should do for now. There seems to be a sale going on at the moment too, so how much would that end up being? It's 10 mirror per tomato, and I can give her up to half off because they're fresh goods. How much should I sell them for in total? So she wants 5. I'll say buy 4, get 1 free. 5 tomatoes would usually go for 50 mirror, but I'm going to offer you them for 40 mirror instead. How's that sound? That's not too bad, but could you possibly bring it down a slight bit more? Guess I need to discount a little more then. Well, we'll go 35 then. 5 tomatoes would usually go for 50 mirror, but I can offer you 35. That sounds fine. I'll take them. Thank you for your purchase. Seems like he's made his first sale. I guess you get 2 tries. 2? Seems like he made his first sale, indeed. Indeed, it appears to have gone rather smoothly too. Oh, here's another customer. Sale, is it? That sounds interesting. We're offering discounts on all our goods, so feel free to have a look. I assume that applies to this wine as well, so that's a processed good. Of course. Wine doesn't fall into fresh goods, so up to 20% off. I mean, technically then, if I start at 900 mirror and then go down to 800 mirror, I'll be fine. How does 900 mirror sound? You sure can do better than that. Well, includes some cheese for 20% off? Ooh, that's a good idea. And then I'd be selling more. How about this? If you buy it now, I'll include this cheese for 20% off. Oh, that's an interesting offer. Cheese company's wine rather well too, so allow me to take you up on that. Thank you for your purchase. That went pretty well. And we sold cheese at 20%, which isn't bad. Another successful sell for him. Obviously, wine will probably have the higher markup of the two, so we probably made more money on that kind of averaging. Seems like it's gotten in the swing of things. I look forward to hearing how much you sold it for. Here's another customer. Oh, the evening sale's finally started. What happened to Limon? He's left me in charge for a bit. Is there anything I'm particularly looking for? Mom asked me to get some stuff for dinner. How much are you selling cabbages for? I need 3, but she told me to buy some extra if they're cheap. It's 20 mirror per cabbage, and they fall under fresh goods, so she wants 3. There's so many options there. So I'd be selling them for double. If I sell 5 for 60 mirror. That's a 40% reduction. Yeah, let's go for that. 3 would normally cost 60 mirror, but does 5 for the same price sound good? So I get 2 extra for free. I'm sure Mum will be happy to hear that. Can I have them then? Of course, thank you for your purchase. So technically that was a 40% loss. And thus Rean's turn came to an end and the others were given a chance to try their hand at merchantry. Right, you all had your turns then. Good job, troops. We owe you our thanks for giving us an opportunity to experience this. I agree. I'm sure experience like this will come in handy down the line. Good to hear it. A lot of you did well too, considering it was your first time. It was pretty interesting to see how your personalities affected your results too. Speaking of which, how did we all do in the end? Well, you had the least amount of sales out of everyone, Elliot. Oh, poor Elliot. You did manage to make a fair amount though, but that also means you didn't really offer that much of a discount. You have to be more aggressive, really. Sorry about that. I think it was Laura. You were a wee bit too generous with the discounts. Making lots of sales is good, but you still have to consider how much you're making from them too. Understood. My thanks for the advice. Next up is Rean. Damn it, Elisa. You end up doing really well in both the number of sales and how much you made. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. With a bit more experience, you could become a fine merchant. You think so? I guess we discovered another of Rean's hidden talents. Well done, Rean. But I had a suspicion that Elisa might be there. Being told that by someone with experience here really is impressive. Finally, Elisa. You wouldn't happen to have some prior experience, would you? Not really, no. Cheat. That really is amazing then. I have to be honest here. You almost managed to sell as much and make as much as I normally do. Well, you've even got a unique style that brings the customers in, so there really isn't any advice for me to give you. That's quite the evaluation. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. So at least it's a skill to potentially become a successful merchant then. I have to admit that I'm a bit surprised. Hi, I didn't expect it to be this skilled either. Do any of your relatives happen to be involved with this line of work? Not that I know, no. Well, either way, today ended up being pretty interesting thanks to you lot. Here, take this. Your wage for the day. A coral bracelet. You made some good money too, so here's a wee bonus. Oh, marble bracelet too. Thank you very much. Are you sure? Aye, no danger. You all earned it. I'll catch you all later then. Hey, I was going to shop for attachments. We got to anyway. Quest complete. Somehow I don't think there was any beating Elisa. Right, so we got silver chain there for defense plus 10. We got that as well for the action speed up. Let's look what else we managed to get here. Coral bracelet presents seal, strength. That presents mute, so really we want that on you. And if I'm going to present seal, I want that on you. And strength plus 5 is not bad. So now I've got 2 slots for accessories. We've just left here without any. Anyway, I was here to buy stuff, not do a quest. No, do I need to buy anything? It depends. You want to give me some more attachments? That'd be great. Wasn't it like a lady over here that was selling attachments? So this guy sells all this stuff. Out of a question. Just wondering how much these would sell for. But they don't really sell for much at all. No wonder they come out of boxes so often then. You can sell crispy pizza and stuff. I wonder if you can sell Vormeg soup for more than its constituent ingredients. Make a constant tiny profit. That's merchanteering. Alright, you also sell this kind of stuff. Oh, you also sell Carnelia reprints. Carnelia reprints? What? Well, I've read Carnelia. I don't think I need Carnelia again. But should I buy it just for the hell of it? Hey, he sells Celtic tomatoes as well. A small accessory light made at Zeiss Central Factory is the ZCF light. Accuracy plus 24% prevents blind. That's not too bad. Might come back for that. You saw those last time? Well, I'm reacting to them the same way, obviously. Then we've got the Sitting Mishi, the Picard plush, and the Kobold plush here. I don't think I need any of them, really. Defense plus 5, speed plus 2 is not exactly terrible. Little Ronia used to be raised as livestock back in the day. It's quite the charmer, isn't it? How about you buy one before you head off to have dinner? What, the Picard? Yeah, we'll just buy... Yeah, sure. Why don't I buy some food? One of these people sells attachment, right? I love honey ever since I was a young girl. I was wanting to become a bee when I grew up, but it never happened. I ended up selling honey instead. At least I can be all I can be here. There's something to be happy for. I wanted to be a bee when I grew up. Supposedly I've got 9 of them already. What an aspiration. Guess I should be closing up shop soon. Probably would have made more if it went for that record study, but oh well. It's always better to blame yourself so you can keep an effort to improve. Well, that's actually, I'd say the problem is... Look down here. He's selling jewelry, and that guy at the front is selling jewelry too. That really sucks. Why would they stop look there before they even looked here? Alright, cool necklace prevents burn, prevents freeze, and prevents petrify on stone brooch. Maybe I might buy a Mishi clutch. Jesus, young missions keep causing trouble for the market manager. When are they going to realise the sales drop for everyone when they have their stupid fights? He said when they regret what they did and try to focus on actually acting like merchants. I thought fighting would be part of what merchants do. Oh, there's really not much to check out. I'm sure there was more stuff before. It's only natural for people to start arguing if they somehow end up with the exact same stall. Location is what can make or break a merchant's chance of success, after all. I do hope Duke Albalea pays more attention next time so we don't have a repeat of this. Well then, if I'm going to buy anything then... I think I'd randomly buy this Sitting Mishi. Such a waste of money. Well, we've got one. And it's not even sitting on her. What's the point? Well, at least we've got some attachments for some more people now. I guess we don't really need to buy foodstuffs at the moment. The general protocol is that the Grand Market closes once the sun sets. Once that happens, the entrance itself is locked up for the day. It's hard to evaluate store's goods in the dark after all, so it's been this way for years now. Yeah, you just sold all that stuff. Oh, there's this lady at the front, of course, as well. Ah! Prevents faint, prevents confuse. That's what we should have bought. 100%. That's what I want. Many floral bottles. That's what I should have bought instead of the Mishi plushie. I take part in the spring market every year, but never before have the taxes been this sky high. Just what in the world is going through Togawa's mind? This is the form of tyranny, if you ask me. It's cowardly. I can't exactly say that in front of those provincial army guys, though. Do you want me to buy Carnelia? I'm not going to read Carnelia again. I wonder if I've got to have it just for a reason. It's just weird that they are, like, here. Staying the night for once might not be a bad idea. Is there an inn nearby, perhaps? Well, you've got cheese and wine. An inn sounds like a great idea of it. Unfortunately, Sarah's gone, or I'd tell her about you. Perm, the market manager's wife, is highly skilled at keeping sales records. They're simple and easy to read, and it's said that you're guaranteed to be successful if she does it for you. I'm going to do it for my husband quite often, but I'm not nearly as skilled as her. I'll have to work on improving for his sake. I just want to check out the rest of the family. Keep saying to Becky, I've been to your family's house. I spent more time at your house than you have. It's a bit harsh. I guess we should go to the inn then. Who knows what else might be here, especially when Sarah's not around. Return to the inn for dinner or stay outside? Well, I did a bit of shopping. I checked out stuff, found a quest by random. I'm okay. But I want some more floral bottles. I want... Prevent Confuse is so good.
Ah, that was delicious. Those are some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were. I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling at Thors in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or, rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day. What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the Academy?
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything. What about you, Rean? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
Me? I wanted to find myself, I guess.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So I'm going to wake you up at 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. We really appreciate it. Not a problem at all. Have a good night. Good night.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation, and I'm not about to remind her.
Rean?
What is it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not? Popularized by the sword hermit, Yun Ka-Fai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training. In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fai for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest. I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too? You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Rean's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Oh, there we go. Rewards. Obtained AP. A day as a merchant. Oh, good. Even got bonus AP for that, so maybe I did well. I don't know. Will that up my rank?
Drinks are on me someday.
Someday. Not yet, though. And so we move on to Sunday. Maybe it was drinks on me on Sunday. Yes! Except she's not here. Damn. Here are your tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. So the field study envelope, again in April, has been delivered. Field study day 2 assigned tasks. West Celtic Highway Monster and Lost Wallet. So these completely optional? West Celtic Highway Monster, Market Manager Otto. A large ferocious monster has been spotted or sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone took it out. Monster Zvorda. Stone leading to Heimdallr on the West Celtic Highway. Also a Lost Wallet. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at my ceramic stall and I'll tell you more. I guess that one we do first. Is that all though?